What is up, guys? It's your boy Suplex Network here, coming back at you again for the third and final part in mine and NLW's face-off. So, you've seen in part one, we picked our rosters, and you decided in a vote in the description in a poll whose roster was better, which NLW, I think, won, but it was a close, very slim margin. I came close in that, and then we booked a fantasy pay-per-view for part two, which NLW won by a landslide. And now for the third and final part, I'm going to need your guys' help. I'm going to need you all to vote for Suplex Network in the vote below. Please help a brother out. You know, I need this win. So, guys, this is a Survivor Series. So, there will be 5 matches on the card where I will put against his... So there will be 5 matches on the card where it will be my roster versus his roster. So you pick who you think has the best argument and whose roster will turn out the victors in this Survivor Series. So the first match on the card is a tag team match. NLW has chosen the team of Jon Moxley and Roman Reigns. Now, if you want to see his argument to see why his team's going to win, head on over to NLW's channel to see that. But for my team and my argument, I'm going to be choosing Jericho. Now, that is a team that I made up just because I think they both have really loud personalities. They're such fun guys to watch in the ring. Chris Jericho is he's known for making up those bizarre teams like Jericho and all that. So Jericho, I think that would be a sick tag team. And now I think they would have the upper hand against Roman and Moxley because, I mean, Moxley kind of hit Roman Reigns in the back of a chair. I don't know. I'll let you be the judge on that one. But Jericho, Adam Cole, Chris Jericho, 2 of the greatest of all time. You can't go past them. I mean, nobody can argue that Adam Cole had the longest NXT Championship reign in history, and Jericho has had the most Intercontinental Championship reigns in history. He was the first ever undisputed champion, holding both the titles together. So, I mean, I'll let you be the judge, but I think this is quite clear that my team is the best team. So the next matchup on the card is the Wildcard Match. So this match hasn't got any titles. It's not a team match. It's just him versus him. So NLW's Wildcard pick is none other than Goldberg. Now, we all know about Goldberg. He knows 2 moves. Kind of bland. And my pick for the Wildcard is the younger, fitter, better Goldberg. It is Bobby Lashley. Yes, Bobby Lashley. He's just, look at the physique of him. Now we compare him against Oldberg over here, which in the last 10 years, Goldberg has gotten off with the age. He has had not really any matches that have lasted longer than 2 minutes. I mean, he had 1 match with Brock Lesnar that really peaked his last final run, but yeah, he hasn't really done much since then. Bobby Lashley, on the other hand, multiple time champion since returning. On TNA, he was the world champion, for God's sake. Bobby Lashley's TNA run was phenomenal. Bobby Lashley is next to none in when you look at the TNA roster in the last 10 years. And then on the main roster here in WWE, United States Champion, the Hurt Business. I mean, Bobby Lashley's just on fire at the moment. And I just see him tearing through Goldberg. So, guys, just, you know how it is. Oldberg versus United States Champion. Just popping off at the moment. TNA Champion. I mean, hey. You tell me. You tell me, bro. You tell me. So after that match, we move on to our Midcard Champion versus Champion, and NLW's Midcard Champion is none other than Kevin Owens, one of the best wrestlers going around today. I will admit that he is a great wrestler, but he is nothing compared to SNA's Intercontinental Champion. Hold on, let's focus. Focus, camera. Doesn't want to focus on him because we got this great star, Andrade, who is... Please focus for the bit. Focus for the bit, please. who was in focus. Look at that. Andrade made the camera focus. I think it was a sign. But yeah, both these guys, former NXT champion, Intercontinental champion. Kevin Owens has been in the WWE a little longer, but I think that goes into the favor of Andrade. Andrade has not reached his potential yet. I think Kevin Owens did, winning that Universal Championship. He's just gone a downward spiral. But Andrade here, he's still got lots of time. His potential is uncapped. Andrade is going to be a star. He's just one of the best pure wrestlers in that ring. The way he works, he's a great heel. I mean, everybody probably hates him. He's just that good of a heel. I just think Andrade is one of the best wrestlers today. He's got to be my favorite wrestler on the main roster, Andrade. And Kevin Owens, yeah, Kevin Owens is great. I do really enjoy Kevin Owens, but Andrade is just one of the greatest, and I feel like both great heels, but Andrade is just amazing. Before we get into the traditional 5-on-5 Survivor Series match, we do have one more match, and that is the World Champion versus the World Champion. NLW's World Champion is none other than AEW superstar Kenny Omega. Now, Kenny is just... he's got to be AEW's greatest wrestler. He's just so damn good. He can have a match with a broom. But the man he is going up against here today is one of the WWE's pillars. One of WWE's game changers. He has made wrestling what it is today, and that is Jeff Hardy. The Extreme Enigma. Jeff Hardy has changed the way wrestling is today. With the ladder spots, TLC matches, Jeff Hardy is just... if it wasn't for Jeff Hardy, let's be real, there probably wouldn't be a Kenny Omega. Jeff Hardy has paved the way for all these guys to be doing these cool flippy moves, all the cool shit, the extreme shit. If it wasn't for Jeff Hardy, I don't think WWE would have got as big. Jeff Hardy really... they owe him. Jeff Hardy has got it. I just keep saying Jeff Hardy's name because, I mean, look at him. He's just still going strong today. He's still doing some cool shit. If you didn't see the pay-per-view, he did a swanton off the ladder, the Triple Threat IC title match. He's just amazing. I think both the guys are amazing. Kenny is probably a better wrestler, but Jeff Hardy, I mean, he is a game changer. And then it is time for the 5-on-5 traditional Survivor Series team. Let's go over NLW's picks. So NLW has got Brock Lesnar, Daniel Bryan, John Cena, Shawn Michaels, and Bray Wyatt, The Fiend. Now for Team SNA, we have got The Undertaker, Edge, CM Punk. Sorry about that, I got a little bit of a cough there. It's not coronavirus. Trust me, it's not coronavirus. We got AJ Styles. And rounding off Team SNA is Rey Mysterio. So both teams are really stacked. We look at both teams. We've got legends over here and legends over here. Now, let's just take a look at my team real quick. So I've got... my team is pretty much to counteract NLW's team. So if we look here, we've got Undertaker. He's really here to counter off Brock Lesnar and The Fiend. I mean, The Undertaker, it's a big job taking them both on, but I think with the pairing of Undertaker and Edge to take them on, I think they can stop them. I really do believe that Undertaker and Edge can stop Brock and The Fiend. Put them both together, and they can. And then we got CM Punk. He's really here to counteract John Cena. So we look in the past, John Cena has always been feuding with CM Punk, and I think CM Punk really got John Cena's number and really won the feud. So I think CM Punk is good to counteract John Cena. And then really we're left with Shawn Michaels and Daniel Bryan. And Daniel Bryan, hell of an athlete, but Rey Mysterio, he's a short guy too. Rey Mysterio's been doing this a longer. Rey Mysterio is pretty much the Daniel Bryan of the past, but Rey, man, he is the OG. He is just so creative in that ring, and he can just pull off so many great moves. And then we got the dream match, Shawn Michaels and AJ Styles. I think that could be a classic. On Shawn Michaels in the 2010s onwards, he was getting a bit old. I think he had his last match in 2011, I believe. And AJ Styles pretty much in his prime. So I think a prime AJ Styles versus a Shawn Michaels of the 2010s. I think AJ Styles would have Shawn's number. And yeah, so guys, I think that is all I've got to say about this match. That's all I've got to say about the Survivor Series. So go in the description down below and check out NLW's rebuttal, his argument to see why his team is going to beat mine. But yeah, that was my argument to see why you should vote for Team SNA on the Survivor Series poll down below in the description. Please go vote for me. I really need the votes. Please help. Please send help. Please help me out. Please, I'll pay you. I don't know about that, but hey, go vote below in the description whose team you thought was better. Suplex Network. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, we will soon see who has won the draft battle. So guys, thank you for watching. This is Suplex Network signing out. Peace.